Oh no! I've been defeated! I can't even beat that wretched hedgehog! Also, I've been trapped in this action figure package! I just can't do it anymore! Of course you can do it! With a bowl of my Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. It's nutritious and part of this complete breakfast. Is it any good? Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. I mean, Tony the Tiger action figure good? It's, well, let's find out. Check it out. It's a Tony the Tiger action figure. Been waiting to do this review for a little while. So we got our action figure box here. This one is a kind of box I think I'd keep. I mean, I like to keep most of them, just to make it easy to travel with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you're moving or anything like that, you put it back in its original box. I display them outside. It's pretty cool, but like it keeps them safe. Also, it keeps the extra pieces, heads, hands, all that stuff. Anyways, back to the review here. I like how it looks like an actual box of cereal there. Tony the Tiger salivating over his cereal there. Cool side box. Very classic 90s Tony the Tiger look. Action figure, they're great. Where we're going to find out. Jada Toys seems to have a good track record. We got our, instead of nutritional facts, action figure facts. Everything it comes with. Very typical box, but cool nonetheless. I like it. And, if it was in a store, you got it there. Slam dunk. Again, basketball, very 90s. So we're going to open this up for the very first time. No skipping this time. Oh no, it's scratched up. Here we go. Oh, got a lot of glue there. That's how you know it's real. Piece of tape. There we are, in the box. We're going to open them up. That's the best way. Screw leaving it in the box. It's a toy, I want to play with it. You're going to watch every second of this. All right. Is this thing got some of those plastic tie things or whatever that get really annoying? I mean, I know why they're there, but they are annoying. We're going to pump this thing out. You don't want to push too hard, because you might break something. Basketball effect. So. That's some real action figure unboxing. Tony the Tiger is free. That is something I would have dreamed as a kid. Having an action figure like this. It's such a perfect rendition of Tony. Look at it. It would be cool if his mouth opened and closed, but I think that would start giving you like extra lines. So it looks like we got a few paint scuffs. That's the first time I've seen that in a new action figure. In a while, at least. Man, just the look alone. Jeez, look at that. I gotta look through the camera. I'm too busy looking over here. But it's pretty perfect, That, like, classic orange color. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think I could ask anything more for the look. It looks exactly like that. No redesigns. Just very, very perfect. Feels like a nice, hefty, solid figure, too. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at the basic articulation there. So we got the arms, Seems to go up about that far. That's good. Bicep swivel. Yeah, it goes all the way around. Nice and loose, though. Elbow is, yeah, double jointed elbow, but does it... Yeah, I think you're going to have to loosen that part up. It's pretty tight. I don't want to do that now. I mean, I'm sure you know all the tricks. Some say blow dryer, some say hot water, some say use over time. But it looks like it can bend. Other than that, it bends about that far. I'm not sure what's going to happen if you use that joint right in the middle. I mean, that's okay. You got the wrist like that. Does the full rotation. Fist hand for fist pumping and punching. You know. Doesn't seem to go back. Can't put him in an arm lock or something. His neck. All the way around. Nope, not quite. But it does go up and down. But it goes like almost. Goes all the way to the back. Side to side, all that stuff. He can look down, he can look up. You know? He can flex his tail. Check that out. Goes up, down. It's got a nice hook there. Spins around. That's about all you need. It sticks to the floor. That's good. It's probably going to help with balance. Actually, it seems to hover just above, which is good. I'd hate it to be like too high or too low, because then things will be unbalanced, like the high heels of the Nami Mega House action figure. We got the legs up, down, knees actually spin right around. That's unexpected, though for an cartoony figure like this. Doesn't have double joints for the knees, but they bend pretty far. The feet go up and down like that. They're flat. Makes sense for the type of cartoon action figure. He's got the nice paw pad there. They seem to spin all the way around. Now he's a quadriplegic. Just kidding. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can do the splits almost about that high. Can't pull the legs down. That's not bad for Tony, you know. And then we've got his waist joint, which spins all the way around. That's great. Now he really is crippled. It's up and down, side to side. He's got an ab crunch joint now, extra one. Now, he didn't need that. He's got his barrel chest action. He could be a gorilla. You could totally, he's built more like a gorilla than he is like a tiger. That's hilarious. Let's try that out now. Yeah, he's totally got the gorilla look action going there. That's pretty cool. They could make a nice King Kong figure with this. Yeah, I like this. This is like, it's not needed. You know, you wouldn't expect it for something like a Kellogg's Frosted Flake action figure. But they gave him this extra ab crunch torso joint. And it's really cool. I'd say it's the piece de resistance of the figure. I love this like cloth necktie here. It doesn't like get in the way of anything. It's not like thick plastic that falls apart. It's cloth, but it's also like stiff enough so that it doesn't just flop all over the place. It's pretty cool. Now we'll check out his accessories. Put Tony over there. Oh, and he stands pretty well, even when you don't take the time to really action pose him up. What do we got here? We're going to show you the raw part of the action. And we got some tape there. Just taking the parts out of the box. Got some hands. I'm always afraid of these things snapping, so I got to be really careful. There we go. Bowl of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, or Tony's Frosted Flakes, as they would say in the U.S. commercials. And the actual box. Sweet. Okay. So we got his high five hand. You know, open palm. Thumbs up. That's pretty sweet. Pointing finger with a claw. Oh, I think that's supposed to fit into the basketball. And a spoon, so we can enjoy his Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Weird way to put the spoon. Like, does it spin? Yeah, it does. That's cool. Okay. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. I wonder if this comes out. I'm not going to pull that out because I'm worried it's going to take too long to put it back in. I mean, that's not really how you hold a spoon, but we'll give it a pass for Tony. Here's his box of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, just like the actual action figure box. Does it have the action figure things? No, it has the whole calories and everything like that. Nutritional facts. This is the whole surfing, sports, action, 90s. Over 1 million kids helped. What's that? Let me get a closer look at this here. The lighting in this room is bright, but it's not good for reading that, so I'll have to get that to you later. But probably some sort of charity. Who cares about that crap? Anyways, we got the basketball. The finger goes into the basketball, so we can do that, like, you know, spit in the basketball thing. This is an effect. Give it that sort of effect there. You know what? We're gonna see how easy this is, because that's part of the review. Check that out. Pops out, no problem. No problem. A little bit of effort. There we go. No, it's not like, oh, it's too easy, or it's too loose, or no, it's too difficult and it takes a lot of effort and it might break. Nope, it's just perfect. And let's this though, a little tight. But, there we are. There we go. Let's get him all the way back here. Oh, sort of starts to off balance him when he's like that. So let's use what a tiger's useful for. Is his tail for balance. There we are. Check that out. Spinning his basketball. All right, now we are going to try the spoon. And he's going to be eating his Frosted Flakes. And the other hand is going to be holding his Frosted Flakes. Oh, and we got just like the thing there, we got something to put it in. Is that for that? No, that's for holding the basketball. How is he going to hold his Frosted Flakes? I guess he could do this. He's got 2 right hands to hold stuff. You know, he could hold his Frosted Flakes box. Or he could do this. This spinny dealy seems to, like, not want to stay on, though. I'm sure you could. Not sure how that's supposed to go there. Anyways, gives a nice, let's in focus effect look. It's okay. These kind of like action things, they're hit or miss. And even when they're good, they're like, I rarely ever use them unless I'm like doing some cool pose. But anyways, so Tony the Tiger Kellogg's Action Freaks figure good. It's great. Eating his cereal there. Yeah, so why go on about it? This is pretty perfect. There's not really much else to say. It's affordable too, geez. This is not your $100, $60, $50 action figure. This is like $35, which is not too shabby. What we're going to do here now is compare him to the Jada Toys Tiger Jada. I'd like to see these guys in a commercial together. Maybe a fighting game. Geez, you'd think, no, they'd never make an official fighting game of these guys. They would have back in the day. You know, they would have. This is pretty good, though. Although I don't like Tiger Jada as much as I do Tony. Something seems vaguely off about the Chester figure. Seems more painted, whereas the Tony seems more like he's like an inflatable mascot. You know, like very cool. And we got glow in the dark Jada Toys. Joe in the dark. Yeah, that's for you, Joe. Joe in the dark. Chester. Yeah, it's nice. It's about how I'd expect the height comparison between these two. Tony's athletic, although Chester's pretty athletic too, but he's more of a sly, sort of sly cat, as you'd say. They're both cats. A cheetah. Oh, sorry, yeah, cheetah and a tiger. There's your comparison. There's your reason why one is bigger and bulkier and one is more lean. Looks good together. Though, who would really win in a fight between these two? I mean, he's agile, powerful, and fast. He's even faster, not nearly as powerful, but he's agile, but he can be clumsy at times. Like he lets his desire for Cheetos get a hold of him, where he just uses his desire for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes to fuel his desire to just be better. You know, so I think in the end, despite his like crazy speed, I think Tony would win in a fight or competition of any kind. But what do you guys think? Who cares what you think? You're wrong. Tony wins. All right, so check this out. Get it if you want. Don't get it. Who cares? It's Jada Toys, Tony the Tiger action figure. It's great. Oh, and we'll be doing a review later for that Robotnik action figure. So keep an eye out for that.